Indian Defence Ministry-led research group alleges that China provided air defence and satellite support to Pakistan during its recent clash with India. It suggests Beijing was more directly involved in the conflict than previously disclosed. For more on what this means for ties, just as India and China were beginning to mend relations after several years, we're joined by government reporter Sudhi Ranjan. Sudhi, how exactly did China help Pakistan during that conflict?
Well, from what we are getting to hear from the government right now is that China helped Pakistan reorganize its air defense, and at a very critical time. And this is just after 26 tourists in Kashmir are killed, and there is a clear statement that is coming, or an statement of intent coming from Prime Minister and the Government of India, that there is going to be retaliation. So it clearly shows a direct involvement of China, which we did not know. In addition, what we have reported is that China adjusted its satellite passes over India to kind of pick up the deployments, the movements of the military on the Indian side, and the assessment is that these were passed on to Pakistan. So it's a much more direct involvement than just the use of weapons that was known to everybody, and this is kind of coming out for the first time from India.
And this wouldn't sit well with India. What does it mean for India-China ties when, they're just beginning to warm up?
Well, this would be a huge hurdle. This would be one of the major factors, that now India will have to consider. In fact, what we are also getting to learn that now India kind of plans in its, when it's planning for possible conflicts, hostilities in the neighborhood, it plans for a joint front between of China and Pakistan, which is a kind of a complete game changer if you look at it, because then therefore the frontier that India will have to look at when it's planning its military capabilities and strategies is as long as 700, something around 7,000 kilometers long, which is a huge frontier. There is no difference therefore between the western borders with Pakistan and the northern and eastern borders with China. So that is a huge change that the military is looking at.
Sudhi, is there a sense of how Chinese weapons, in particular Chinese air defense, performed in that conflict?
The assessment that that has been shared with us very clearly says that the Chinese air defense equipments performed below par, and in some cases they just could not do the job that they were supposed to be. Although we have seen Pakistan talking up Chinese weapons, we have not heard anything so far from Beijing. But India's assessment is that these weapons are below par, and China has been using Pakistan to kind of battle test their weapons. Mind you, these weapons systems have never ever been tested before.